Alright, what's up, guys? So, my friend, she has sent me this video. If you guys have been in my Twitch streams, no, there's a friend of mine. Her name is Mo, and she's somebody where I'm like, I told her, I'm like, I gotta hire you as a manager. You know, when when content creating really starts falling in place, because she's somebody that's been extremely helpful when it comes to content creating. So, and the crazy thing is, she's not even a content creator, and I'm like, nah, she's somebody where the day when she does create either a YouTube channel, something, it's gonna be good. I feel like there's gonna be a lot of people that could take a lot of motivation from her and stuff. So like, to Mo, I'm like, just always understand you are greatly appreciated. All right, so anyways, but nah, let's go ahead and get into this. It's funny how I just reacted to a Patrick CC video. I didn't even realize like this is what she sent me one of his videos. But anyways, Twitch won't exist in 7 years. The self-sabotage of a live stream empire. No, like, I have to agree with the title, because I do think that they are kind of, just banning people and not giving them a reason. Yeah, I think that because especially with the whole Kai situation, yeah, that was crazy. So I'm like, Twitch, I'm telling you, it's gonna get to a point. I've said it with YouTube. It's gonna get to a point where they get backed into a corner. They ain't gonna have nowhere to turn, nowhere to go to, nowhere to hide, and it's gonna be one of those things where it's like, oh, well, we're gonna up the price of paying our streamers. We're gonna do this. They're like, nah, bro, it's too late. There's all these different streaming platforms coming out. People are going, and they just gonna leave Twitch. I'm telling you, look. And if people don't believe me, look at MySpace. What am I? All right, just correct me if I'm wrong. But was it MySpace one of the, probably, no, not even one, the biggest social media platform at one point in time? All right, MySpace being the biggest social media platform. I'm telling you right now, all right? And it wasn't like no crazy things going on back then, all right? But I'm telling you right now, a platform's going to come out. It might be GEEK. It might be something else. But it's going to put Twitch in the corner, and they ain't going to have no choice but to just be all like, yeah, we're, if you do stream on our channel or on our website, okay, cool. If not, then it's one of those things. Yeah, they're gonna be on GEEK. There's the one that I saved that one of my friends showed me, D Live. They might come to YouTube. They might go to Facebook. I know I see people on TikTok where they be out there streaming video games. So I'm saying, bro, and I'm telling you right now, if let's say if TikTok were to really focus on, because their website is pretty much like an app or something. So but I guarantee and I promise you, if TikTok were to change up how their website looks to make it more like desktop friendly, yeah, I think that people, they would go stream on TikTok. And because I'm just saying, like, even if that was a thing, I would stream on TikTok, bro. But yeah, man, I'm telling you, it's gonna be scary for a lot of these platforms in the future. But anyways, guys, if you haven't, make sure you go subscribe to Patrick CC for more videos like this. And then that being
Twitch
said,
has been on a steady decline for the past 2 years, and they have no idea how to fix it. They are potentially losing hundreds of millions of dollars per year, laying off hundreds of employees, banning some of their most important creators, implementing useless features, and are constantly proving how little they know or care about the live streaming community. Twitch has been the biggest live streaming platform for the better part of a decade, but there is some competition on the horizon. Although it wouldn't take much for YouTube to put Twitch out of their misery, it's very likely that their collapse will come from their own self-sabotage. First and foremost,
that's one thing though. I do feel like that, with other streaming platforms, like with you, especially YouTube, I feel like you just go to YouTube because you're banned from Twitch. Or you might have more of your followers on YouTube, however it goes. But either that, or if it's like, like with GEEK, for an example, it's like, oh, it's a brand new website, so everybody wants to, try it out and see how it goes.
Twitch's financial stability is confusing, and although they reported $2.8 billion in revenue in 2022, it's unclear how much of that, if any, was profit. However, there are a lot of implications that suggest the company...
Well, it should be profit. I'm like, you guys are taking the majority of streamers' money and stuff, so yeah, you guys should be getting some sort of profit.
Struggling to be in the green. Twitch's 4 ways of making money are through subscribers, who pay $5 a month to get an ad-free experience, as well as other small benefits. In-app purchases, which include bits, a digital currency that users can purchase to donate to streamers. Partnerships with brands and sponsors, and of course, the number one, advertising. We don't know how many total paid subscribers there are on Twitch. I did find this metric from Stream Hatchet that says in April of 2021, Twitch had 8.7 million subscribers, where 43% of them were Amazon Prime subs. A Prime subscriber is someone who gets an ad-free experience for $0 since they already have an Amazon Prime membership, because Amazon owns Twitch. Therefore, Twitch doesn't make any money on that sub. In fact, you could argue they're losing money since viewers are paying $0 and not getting...
They'll probably change that. I could see them changing that at some point. Like, if their contract ever runs out, or... Well, I guess, like, since they own it, I don't know. Like, I think they'll probably... Amazon will change it some way, somehow, to where it's like, oh, okay, well, we want to make more money here, so, yeah, let's have it where it's like, now you actually got to start, like, it got to come out of your pocket to pay for Twitch Prime. I mean, look at Twitter. I'm telling you, if the wrong people get in place, I'm saying, like, the reason why I bring up Twitter, because I'm like, if you guys like some Elon Musk type person working at Amazon, and then they get in control in control of Twitch, yeah, it's gonna be an issue for a lot of people out there.
Ads, and Twitch has to pay creators $1 and some change for that Prime sub. Anyways, this graph indicates that in the month of April, Twitch had 4.7 million paid subscribers, times $5, which is $23.5 million, times 12 months average, which would be about $282 million in sub revenue in 2021. But Twitch on average receives between 30 and 50% of that money, because for affiliate streamers, Twitch takes 50%, or $2.50 of the $5 subscriber price, and for partners, they take 30%, or $1.50 of the $5. So if we favor the high end of 50%, that would equal $141 million.
So it's like you pretty much, for Twitch, you pretty much have to be partnered. If you want to make the most money, you gotta be partnered, but you ain't no telling. Like, some people, like, a lot, I have to say that it's common to see people go get like be a part of the affiliate program of Twitch. But when you see somebody get partnered, that's because, yeah, they usually have like a big following, like on all social platforms. So that is my, key advice to any content creators out there, where it's like, well, I only want to stream on Twitch. No, you're going to have to stream on Twitch, post clips on TikTok, YouTube, Instagram, Twitter. Like, you're going to really have to market yourself if you want to grow and become partnered and all that stuff.
Dollars in subscriber revenue that goes to Twitch. But if Stream Hatchet's estimation of Twitch only having 4.7 million paid subscribers per month is wrong, and they actually have around 10 to 20 million paid subscribers per month, that would bring Twitch's cut between $300 and $600 million per year. Some people argue that Twitch taking a 50% cut of sub revenue is just an act of greed, because most of their money comes from advertising. Now, $141 to $600 million is nothing to scoff at, but compared to $2.8 billion, I could see why people make the claims. However, it seems like Twitch needs this money to keep their business from failing. According to a blog post in November 2022, where Twitch president Dan Clancy, who is now the CEO, announced that creators who make over $100,000 in sub revenue will no longer get their 70-30 split. It will go down to 50-50, and over time, all creators will split the sub revenue 50-50 with Twitch. Why? Well, because it's too expensive to run Twitch. Delivering high definition, low latency, always available live video to nearly every corner of the world is expensive. Using the published rates from Amazon's Web Services Interactive Video Service, or IVS, which is essentially Twitch video, live video costs for a 100 CCU streamer who streams 200 hours a month are more than $1,000 per month. Now, what they said here is very misleading. If you want to start...
Oh, so dang, like, I'm sitting down thinking about it, and I'm like, that's... If you wonder why, like, some streamers, when they get banned, that could be the case. Allegedly, I'm gonna make an alleged claim, all right? That could be the case on why some streamers will get banned, and they don't even know why they get banned. Like, so, like, Dr. Disrespect, like, because that's something I would like to know. How long was he streaming? And then with Kai, it was like, yeah, Kai Sinet, he was doing, like, it seemed like he was just streaming 24 hours, like, 24/7. So it was like, that would seriously be crazy if they're banning streamers for streaming too much. Nah, bro, like, if that is some shady stuff. Because, like, no, when I think about it, I'm like, the times where I've streamed on to GEEK, and I'm like, bro, I've had it where it's like OBS will crash, OBS Studios will crash, You know, like what else? Games would start acting all weird and choppy and things. So I'm like, dang, man. Then versus when I stream the Streamlabs OBS and then stream the Twitch, then I barely have any issues, especially doing upgrades to my PC. I barely have any issues with streaming. So dang, man, like if that's the case, bruh, it's like we're really out here getting banned for streaming too much. Nah, that's wild.
For your own live stream platform,
that is wild.
You can pay for Amazon IVS, or basically Twitch's infrastructure. The problem with Dan's statement here is there is simply no way Amazon is charging Twitch the same rate that anyone else would be charged for using IVS. Why wouldn't Amazon do that? Well, again, because Amazon owns Twitch. Amazon would charge me or you $1,000 per month to deliver HD live video to 100 concurrent viewers at 200 hours a month, but they likely charge Twitch at least 50 to 90% less than that. In fact, nobody has any real idea of how much it costs to run Twitch. Obviously, you have employee compensation.
Well, I did I remember, yeah, I've been fooling around with the AI generators and stuff, but I didn't say. I more so had asked like how much would it cost to create a like video like streaming website, and you know, shout out to Chat GPT. No, they say this like it can run from like to just to create it, and then it's like you gotta like manage it, so it probably is like thousands of dollars a month. And then that's, and bruh, that could just be, I don't even know how like that stuff. Yeah, it might be more. I don't know. Like this is making sense, but no, like they said that it's probably like it was like roughly like 60 to like it could be like $600,000, $700,000 just to create the website. So yeah, that's why it's you know, it's probably a lot easier for people to just, you know, like create a YouTube channel, and then they're all like, oh yeah, well, it's a video streaming platform within the video streaming platform, so if you want your videos to go viral, just send it to us, and then yeah, you know, then you know you'll make some sort of money. Because like, no, for an example, they're that one channel, GameSprout, and I think they do have a website, but it's probably just easier to just be all like, hey, and cheaper to just go on YouTube where all this stuff is there for you. All you just gotta do is just create a unique channel name and so on. So dang, man, it's like I'm actively learning stuff. You know, I'm happy that Mo sent me this video.
With thousands of employees, but more importantly, billions of dollars per year in energy costs to maintain those servers and deliver perfect quality on-demand streaming all over the world at any given moment. And although we don't know those costs, we can pretty safely say that taking a higher percentage from their partners is not going to cover the expenses. Now, regarding how much Twitch makes from bits, it's unclear, but I'm sure most streamers can agree that bits donations are nowhere near as common as subscribers. It was reported that Twitch generated $185 million from in-app purchases. I'm not sure if this includes subscribers and bits together, or if it's just bits and other microtransactions like badges, gift cards, and the loot cave. Either way, we are learning that at best, Twitch is generating roughly $750 million from subs and in-app purchases, or at worst, $185 million. Regardless of what the real numbers are, we know that without a doubt, Twitch could never survive on just paid subscribers and in-app purchases, which means that likely the $2+ billion in revenue they generated in 2022, pretty much it comes from advertising and brand partnerships.
I'm like, no, it has to be from advertisement. The amount of times where I've been, no, so like this is what I'll do, right? So I like, just like right now, I'm just sitting down recording videos. Then I go about like, oh dang, I forgot I had this streamer's channel open. Let me go over to their channel. Next thing you know, it's like 4 out of the 7 ads. And I'm like, why am I seeing 7 ads right now? I'm like, why are you showing so many? So no, like with that ad revenue, because I think they just recently like put that on like most people's like Twitch streams, where it's like you can like pretty much have like more ads being played in your streams. So yeah, if you ever see where somebody, they just chilling, they just get hit with like 7, 9, 15, 100 ads or something, yeah, you know, that's Twitch. They all like, hey, we trying to make that money and stuff. So yeah, it's like, if you ever wonder why, there you go.
The problem with this is advertisements are destroying the viewer experience.
Yeah.
Creators have a terrible revenue split with Twitch, which has led to a near 10% decrease.
Because it's like, ain't nobody trying to sit down and watch 100 ads, and then it's like, no, people ain't trying to subscribe to a person's, especially like, all right, so, and there's no disrespect to streamers, but I'm like, even I'm including myself in that situation. There's not anybody in this world that's going to spend $5 a month just to watch my streams when all I'm doing is playing video games. advertising, is if they can't just go out and just go and play that video game themselves, save themselves the $5 every month. I'm saying, yeah, it's just, it's too expensive to just sit down and watch somebody stream. And if you're trying to watch it without ads, and so, yeah, you ain't trying to spend the $5 a month or the highest subscriber count and things. And then for that, and then, for emotes. And so, yeah, it's just, it's too much, Twitch can be expensive. And that's probably why you're like, yeah, if they won't exist in 7 years, and money is gonna get eaten up fast.
Average viewership and watch time for the past 2 years. We all know how annoying ads can be, besides when I do them, because today's video is sponsored by Aura. Have you ever Googled your name and seen yourself on one of those strange sites that has way too much information about you? It feels pretty weird. I'd rather have that stuff not available to just anyone who's looking for it. Data brokers are making so much money selling your information to robocallers and spammers. Luckily, Aura can find the data brokers that are sharing your information. And these brokers are legally required to remove your information if you ask them, but they make it very difficult to do so. That's where Aura comes in and submits opt-out requests on your behalf. You can try Aura for free for 2 weeks using my link, aura.com/PatrickCC. Aura also does so much more to protect you: antivirus, VPN, password manager, identity theft protection, credit monitoring, and much more. And the best part is you get everything at one affordable price. Let Aura protect you and keep your information safe online. You can let people continue to exploit you and profit off your private information, or you can go to aura.com/PatrickCC to start your 2-week free trial. Link in the description. Thanks, Aura. On an average Twitch stream, a viewer will get a minimum of 3 minutes of advertisements per hour. However, in late 2022, Twitch announced the rollout of the Ads Incentive Program, where they encourage streamers to run 8 to 10 minutes of ads per hour. Multiple minutes of ads being displayed consecutively will result in viewers either leaving the platform or clicking off to another streamer. The only problem is every time you click on a new stream, you will get hit with another non-skippable 30-second ad. There is no way to skip the ads. There is no way to escape the ads, and there is no way to rewind the stream and see what you just missed.
And then so I know people are probably like, oh well, I'll just mute the stream. And so there have been times where I have muted the stream, go watch like maybe 5, 10, 15-minute YouTube video, come back, and I'm like, just to see like, oh, okay, they're still playing the same ad at the same second that I clicked off. So that's what you have to do, is like, if you don't want to sit down and watch the ad, then yeah, if you want to go and watch some video, then yeah, you can very well do that and then come back. So you're gonna want to do is pause it, pause the ad and then unpause it, and then it should open up the person's stream. But that's if you're like gone for a long period of time. But there ain't no telling when they'll show the next ad. So, if you end up like just be sitting there 5 minutes and all of a sudden you just get hit with an ad, that's just, again, Twitch making their money.
This has led to a near 10% decrease in hours watched and average viewers from 2021 to 2022. And both of those metrics are also down in 2023 by 5%. Simply put, there are too many ads on Twitch.
Yeah.
That's a good thing for the company, right? Well, not exactly. Twitch does not have an immense amount of data on who their viewers are, because there isn't a whole lot to do on the platform to track it. Think about YouTube, TikTok, and Instagram. In just a few minutes, you will be exposed to a large variety of different niches, and you are actively pressing the like button or stopping to engage with the content. The amount of specific information you give about yourself without realizing is just data that gets organized and used to sell targeted ads to you. Because of my Instagram habits, the app knows that I like men's streetwear and accessories, skateboarding, modern furniture, rap music, and golf, so they can send me ads related to those things. All Twitch knows about me is that I watch I'm Dante a lot, and that he's my favorite streamer. So they could maybe guess what I might be interested in based on what they think I'm Dante's viewers like. And because of this, most advertisers don't feel comfortable using Twitch because they don't know if they are truly selling to their target audience. Are you drinking water? When you advertise on YouTube, a brand like Pampers can target as specific as 28-year-old married women that live in the eastern United States and are pregnant or just had their first child. And YouTube can run ads so that mostly viewers who fit in that category will see those ads. If Pampers went to Twitch with that target audience in mind, they would simply not know where to run the ads. The only thing that Twitch knows is that their audience is mostly men ages 13 to 35 who like video games. This eliminates a huge chunk of potential revenue because only a small amount of brands want to advertise to that audience. Energy drink brands, unhealthy snack brands, car brands, and other men's lifestyle brands love advertising on Twitch, which leads to interesting sponsorships like QT Cinderella baking a cake on a live stream, but with a Manscaped partnership that says "We save balls" on the screen. To make things worse for advertisers, every deal has to be a long conversation with the ad sales team at Twitch, back and forth email.
And I think that's why, like, which because I know Stream Elements, they be sending me that a lot, where it's like be like sponsorship. So I think that's, you know, another way, like if a content creator or a streamer on Twitch, where it's like, yeah, if they're not making a lot of money, it's like that's probably one of the best things that you can do. Yeah, get some brand deals and some sponsorship deals. So like, let's say you get like 1,000 average viewers on your stream. So like for an example, like how you see at the bottom and stuff, the border, where it's like if I were to have like, so let's say I got like 1,000 people watching my stream right now and they're seeing GEEK, Poggers, Fatal Grips, or any other sponsors, and it's like that, it's good for me. And then of course, like I see that, and then, you know, it's gonna be good like long term, where it's like, you know, more and more people are gonna most likely come to that, because if you are lucky enough, you might have that one fan where they're telling their friends like, oh yeah, you know, like there's this guy TMossBoss, and then so it's probably like that. Then you got fans where they share your clips online. So yeah, it's one of those things, like, you know, content, if I'm gonna be honest with you guys, content creating is just one big like marketing place, where it's like you gotta market yourself here. If you ain't doing it, a fan's gonna do it. If your fans ain't doing it, then you gotta do it. So yeah, it's just content creating is just one big marketing place. But anyways,
phone calls, contracts, a process that takes forever. But any brand or individual can simply go to YouTube, click start advertising, and run a campaign without ever talking to anyone. Twitch will never be a real competitor if they don't figure out a way to get more reliable data on their users and create a programmatic ad system so brands can sell to their audience without relying on communication with a Twitch employee. And because of their inability to produce substantial revenue, they hired internal leadership who would shift the focus away from creators and towards driving profits. The senior vice president of global creators, Constance Knight, created a new initiative: cut costs, cut costs, cut costs. Every decision over the course of her tenure was fully based on how it was going to increase company profits, which isn't necessarily her position since she is the head of global creators. Therefore, the needs of creators were constantly being ignored. In one specific example, Knight said that burnout was not a valid reason for creators to not meet contractual obligations. If you don't know, most of Twitch's top creators have contracts directly with the platform where they're being paid essentially a salary or hourly rate to stream exclusively on the platform. These contracts require them to stream anywhere from 70 to 100 hours per month, which is roughly 3 hours per day or 4 hours per day if you want the weekends.
Because I'm like, you guys sit, that's a person where I'm like, no, you need to have one of those jobs where they do burn you out so you can understand how it feels. Because I'm like, bruh, even I don't stream that much. I have to say I do work on a lot of like content creating stuff, but there's at times where I am burnt out. I'm like, there have been like, you know, more like, look, just be realistic and honest with you guys. There have been some mornings where I've been like, you know, shaken, tired, you know, like straight just like days confused. Like, no, content creating can be a lot at times. So now you talk about like it's not a legitimate reason. I'm like, what are you talking to? Now I'm like, you guys stream for 100 and something hours and stuff and see, and that's, I'm like, that's crazy.
But the VP was not letting creators use burnout, or basically them being unmotivated to stream, as a valid excuse to not meet their monthly stream requirements, which led to Twitch.
Bro, come on, man. Don't do no stuff like this. Not right now. Not right now.
Employee.
I was about to say, I'm like, don't start. I'm like, I ain't got through so many videos tonight. Don't start acting weird.
He's feeling like the company was losing its way. 12 Twitch employees had gone to HR or logged complaints with their superiors overnight. 5 had left the company citing Knight as a reason. Now, some of you watching could never be convinced that sitting at a computer and playing video games could become a stressful or an annoying job in any way, shape, or form. But at the end of the day, it still is a job, and anyone can burn out from any job that they do every single day.
I'm like these past couple of days, I'm like, not even so much as being burnt out, but just, you know, no, it can be stressful. when it's like you're, just wanting to play a game, have fun. You play the game, you don't have fun, and it's like, okay, well, there ain't really no other games to play because games are either getting delayed or they're coming out soon or they got canceled or whatever the situation is. So yeah, it's like with streaming, and then it's like, okay, that you might not want to do like no reaction stream, but then it's like, okay, well, there ain't no games to play, so I gotta do something for today. And so, yeah, like, I can see how people, they do get burnt out and stuff, especially if you're just playing the same game over and over and over again, and then you ain't really going out and playing. That's why, with me, I'm like, no, I consider myself a variety streamer, where I'm like, one day I might be playing Call of Duty, next day I might be playing Power Wash, day after that I might be playing another game, and so on. So yeah, but it's like you just sitting there for hours just playing the same game, bro. I didn't even do that before I was a content creator, or at least when I wasn't really serious about content creating and I was just out here just playing video games. No, like even back then I just played a bunch of different video games. So that's crazy though, that whoever that night girl is, I'm like, you talk about like burnout isn't a legitimate reason. I'm like, have you streamed for 100 hours? Because if not, I'm like, you ain't got no say so in how a person feels. I'm like, that girl's wild.
For years, another previous Twitch employee took to YouTube to state how they feel about the company.
Twitch doesn't care about creators. Twitch cares about looking like they care about creators.
I feel like that with YouTube, but
everything Twitch has done for the last 4 years has been with the goal of feeling like they understand and care.
Although this could seem like an employee who is just upset about being fired, Twitch has shown time and time again that no matter how large of a creator you are, they will take you down, even at your highest moment. Kai Cenat, a creator who only just started streaming in February of 2021, dominated Twitch in all of 2022. He reached the very rare milestone of 100,000 subscribers, which made him the #1 most subscribed creator at that time. This prompted him to do a subathon, which was a 24/7, 28-day-long non-stop stream in February 2023 to try and break the record for earning the most subscribers on Twitch in a single month. That record was previously held by Ludwig at 283,000. Not only did Kai break it, he demolished it, peaking at 306,621 all-time subscribers. It was reported that he earned Twitch $10 million, while Kai only received a $2 million payout. These numbers were false, and Kai did not appreciate the narrative.
Twitch made $15 to $20 million on Kai Cenat, and Kai only brought about $2 million back to the bro. Where y'all getting these numbers from? Where are these numbers coming from? Because now it's a narrative that I'm just a black man who's getting used for millions and millions and millions of dollars.
Kai breaking the sub record was huge news, covered by publications like the BBC and Bloomberg.
It was pretty crazy.
Most of us would assume that Twitch would do anything to boost Kai up. After all, he made history on their platform. At the very least, they would try to use this amazing moment to show the world what wonderful opportunities there are for creators on Twitch. They could squeeze out more press with Kai and do campaigns to get more people or brands interested in live streaming. But no, instead, they sent him a $100 pair of sneakers and banned him from their platform.
Contracting him. Congratulations, Kai, on your huge accomplishment.
And then it was, I just saw this tweet where there was like in Pokimane, when I can't remember what she did, but it wasn't nothing on this level. I think like, I don't know, might have like a lot of viewers or whatever. They went and got, like in New York, they got like that I think it's Times Square, and they be having like all those different like billboards, and then it's like they be having like all these like different like moving billboards and stuff, and they gave her like a full-blown billboard, and I'm thinking to myself, I know that stuff has to cost a lot. Like, I remember I was just looking up, like, just regular billboards where it's, like, just them paper ones. And those, like, no, that stuff, it could cost, like, up to $1,000 if you're trying to advertise yourself. And I'm thinking to myself, you get one in Times Square? Oh, I know that has to run up some, probably a few thousands, if not probably more than it. And you mean to tell me you sent this man, all right, a custom pair of Air Forces? All right, for my sneakerheads out there that don't really know about Air Forces like that, Air Forces is like that's the well, I don't really want to say poor man's Nike because there are some expensive Air Forces out there, but if those ones are like the poor man, you could just tell by the box, like, yeah, this was a poor man's Nike. They just went, got probably a black pair or a white pair, whichever, and then they just customized it, bedazzled it up, and then just sent it on to Kai. And I'm like, I don't know about that. I think you guys could have sent this man. I'm like, you mean to tell me, despite the stuff that I said about YouTube, you mean to tell me YouTube can send you plaques, diamond play buttons, the red diamond play button? Because I remember, I think PewDiePie, he got one of those when he hit 100 million. And y'all just sent this man 100? You mean to tell me you couldn't have sent him some pair of Balenciagas? Like, all the money Twitch is making, you guys couldn't have sent this man a pair? Like, I'm saying, like, there are shoes that I have right now that are more expensive than those shoes. If Twitch would have sent me some shoes like this or anything, I'm like, bro, that'd been sick. Like a purple and black version of those shoes. I'm like, okay, cool. Air Force, come on, bruh.
We are so proud of you, Laura, Anna, and all of your friends at Twitch.
Unfortunately,
I mean, like, they're okay, but it's something where it's like, yeah, I think, maybe if this would have been like, who's that, JoJo Siwa, or it's, yeah, somebody of her caliber, then okay. But we're talking, Kai. And that thing I heard, like, yeah, because I think these are the high tops, and so, like, they made them things, like, extra tight. And I heard he was struggling to, like, put them on and things. I'm like, bro, what, like, I don't know about that, but anyways.
There was no contract in that package. Twitch did not see enough value in Kai to offer him a streaming contract.
That's crazy.
Or they are making a very strategic business move. Twitch is very top heavy, meaning the top creators are making all of the money. Only 5% of Twitch streamers made over $1,000 in 2021, and 50% of all of their revenue
wasn't part of that
comes from
5%.
1% of their creators. Kai became a 1%er without getting an exclusive contract, which means Twitch is profiting immensely off him. It seems like they are not giving him a paid contract because they don't think he will leave. His largest audience and main financial vehicle is on Twitch, and if it was up to them, they wouldn't give streamers contracts to begin with. They want to get to a point where they aren't as reliant on the top 1% of creators. So if someone leaves the platform, they will be just fine. YouTube has 600 creators with over 10 million subscribers. If 20% of those people stopped creating, YouTube wouldn't be hurting financially. Eventually those creators will be replaced, but Twitch 1%ers can't be replaced as quickly or as easily. Maybe Kai is a transitional point for Twitch as a company to see if they can keep 1% talent without paying them additional money. Just a few short weeks after they sent him the sneakers, Kai Cenat announced he was banned from the platform.
Yeah, that
on
was
April
crazy.
17th. How could they possibly ban
I remember, I can't remember where I was at or what I was doing, but I saw that and I was like, no, let me go and look this up. And sure enough, like, yeah, he was banned. And I'm like, hey, yo, what is Twitch thinking right now? You guys, I honestly think it was because of his reaction to the shoes. I was like, if he had been like all gassed up and been, happy and just, like flipping out over those shoes like how he is in most streams. Because what, he just had like an over the top reaction to Kevin Gates' Instagram story about some woman giving birth. So yeah, it's like, I think, yeah, if he had like that over the top reaction to Twitch sending him those shoes, they wouldn't have banned him. But since he kind of like laughed and mocked the shoes, and then when Kick, they sent them a pair of shoes that looked like, I think it was like off-white, but they customized it to where it's a Kick pair, then yeah, he liked those more than the other ones. And then yeah, I think it was Lil Yachty, I think, that was also clowning on those shoes. And so yeah, I think it was because of his reactions to the shoes, and then some Twitch executives saw that and was like, no, this man, we're banning him for a little bit.
And the #1 creator on the site. Nobody knew the reason why, but it prompted support from people like Kyrie Irving and Nicki Minaj. We later found out that Twitch told Kai it was from a GTA clip where he promoted simulated sexual activity. This was the clip.
Come on. 5, 4, 3, 2. Oh my God! My boss! My boss!
He pretended like he was receiving services from a fake woman in a video game. Meanwhile, there's a ton of real borderline sexual
Okay, all right, hold on. Time out. Because for those, all right, because I know Mo, the one that sent me this video, I know she don't play video games, so it just kind of like raised that idea that there's probably people out there that don't really know too much about video games. I remember there's a game that came out called Cyberpunk 2077 where, and I know that they have said that before, where it's like, if you're doing a mission, okay, cool. But if you're just like solely focused, so I guess it could be, but I don't think that's the reason. If anything, Twitch could have contacted that man, and because I can see myself getting banned for some stuff like that. But with Kai, I'd seen more so with him, it's like, okay, they contact them and be all like, hey, like that clip that you showed of, and it's like nothing wasn't even really happening compared to what you actually could see in Grand Theft Auto. Nothing wasn't happening. That was like some modded stuff, but anyways, but no, it's like they could have called them up and told them like, hey, you can't show that on your streams anymore. So that shows where it's like there's an extreme lack of communication between Kai and Twitch, and the only form of communication that they ever had with them was probably sending him them shoes and maybe tweeting him and stuff. But anyways,
activity on that website.
and then also with this on Twitch, where it's like literally you guys got like a whole hot tub section on your platform, knowing what is going to be getting promoted. Because I'm saying, like, I do a hot tub stream, ain't nobody going to show up to that. So that's why I'm like, oh, it ain't like, oh, hot tub streams, they're normal. No, they're going because of all these censored out spots. So it's like, come on now, like, Twitch, be real.
Let alone simulated. Twitch is just reminding him that he, no matter how big he is, will not be able to break the rules, and everyone knows Twitch's terms of service are extremely unclear. In 2019, Brazilian Twitch streamer Gabriel Baptista received a suspension because he showed a Pink Floyd poster during his broadcast. Faria was banned for wearing gym clothes that Twitch claimed looked like lingerie. Deller was banned for smashing a keyboard over his head. And
I remember
Dr.
that.
Disrespect was banned for, well, they never told him why.
Yeah.
Sadly, Kai's ban is just one of an extremely long list of incredibly stupid bans that Twitch has given out and will continue to in the future. So with Twitch continuously making the wrong decisions when it comes to profits, employees, and creators, is competition a real threat to their company? Recently, the live streaming platform GEEK has made some noise after their $30 million plus deal where they exclusively acquired Aiden Ross. GEEK works and looks exactly almost like Twitch. The main difference is that they have a much more lenient terms of service. Streamers can gamble, say and do just about anything they want without getting banned, and the biggest thing is that they are offering creators a 95% cut of their subscriber revenue.
Wild stuff.
Jared FPS, a GEEK streamer, highlighted his GEEK earnings at $3,800 for 800 subscribers, which would be about $2,000 on Twitch.
I'm saying, guys,
However,
follow me. I got a GEEK. Follow me on GEEK.
To really compete with Twitch. Think about all of the problems I highlighted in this video. GEEK is going to have to deal with all of those same problems, but more importantly, with advertisers, they will be targeting the same niche as Twitch, but with less censorship and more risque content. Advertisers will feel even less comfortable than they already do with Twitch. But the biggest problem is GEEK is built on Amazon IVS. Remember when Twitch said it was too expensive to run Twitch on IVS? Well, GEEK uses the same infrastructure. The difference is GEEK is likely paying at least 20 to 50% more than Twitch is to keep their business operating. So in a way, no matter how successful GEEK gets, they will be paying millions, if not billions, to Amazon, who could use that money to fund Twitch. Now, YouTube gaming, or their live streaming sector, could very well be a threat. The worst part about YouTube is that the live streaming experience is just not as good. The chat is chaotic and hard to read. You can't look at chat logs, which makes it really hard to moderate. The raid feature is terrible. The discovery page for live streamers actually looks like they don't update it. And they lack many of the small features that make Twitch streaming more dynamic and more fun. Yet even with all of those downsides, YouTube still holds nearly 15% market share in the live streaming space. So why is YouTube a threat? It's very simple. YouTube has 2.5 billion monthly active users compared to Twitch's 140 million. YouTube has a strong and reliable ad revenue system, which generated $29 billion last year. Plus, they are offering 70-30 splits for streamers. And if you build a following up as a streamer on YouTube, you now have a whole YouTube channel that you can post regular videos on. You just built yourself 2 assets at one time. Most Twitch streamers have to post clips of their streams on YouTube in order to grow. And even still, the translation is not that great, and they end up being more popular on YouTube. If YouTube just got their live streaming page to operate exactly like Twitch or GEEK, which wouldn't really be that hard for them, it wouldn't make any sense for small streamers to use Twitch. 1% streamers like Hassan and XQC wouldn't immediately jump ship, or maybe never because they already have a huge following. At the same time, everybody has a price. Nobody thought Ludwig would switch platforms, but he did. So why hasn't YouTube tried to take over? Especially since I claim it'll be so easy for them. Maybe they just don't see live streaming as a worthwhile business investment. Think about everything I mentioned in this video. All the hurdles, all the expenses.
Who knows? They probably know what's going on with Twitch, and then they're all like, well, we're just going to wait for the right moment, and then when we can see an opportunity to execute, then they're like, no, yeah, we're definitely going to update our streaming services, because if it does come down to it where, you know, Twitch is just no longer a thing, then yeah, I think I would have to take my business either to GEEK or YouTube. One would think I would stream on YouTube, but I don't know. I think that's, you know, I wanted to challenge myself when I did get into streaming. So, but anyways, but no, also on top of that, I couldn't even stream on YouTube because I think that's why I had gotten into Twitch in the first place. YouTube kept giving me strikes. So, but anyways.
All the bans, moderation, discoverability issues, creator contracts, advertiser uncertainty. Maybe YouTube thinks that live streaming will never be as profitable as video on demand, film, sports entertainment, and music streaming. Maybe live streaming will always be considered a niche subgenre of the entertainment industry. Until YouTube sees a bar packed full of people paying a $10 cover to watch Hassan debate Aiden Ross or Kai Cenat and 21 Savage react to Drake memes, they probably won't even bother. So what should Twitch do? Well, they definitely need to figure out a middle ground with ads. They need advertisers to pay the bills, and we as viewers understand that. Maybe a feature could be implemented that allows viewers to skip an ad or two just in case they pop up at a crucial time in the stream. Maybe even a feature
that because I don't know how many times where it's all like I'll go and ask a streamer a question, but like, oh, what game you're playing? Oh, I'm playing. Then all of a sudden you just got some random ad then popped up, and then it's like, and it'll be like an ad where it's just, or no, it'll be like 7 ads and things, and then so then like you go back to the stream, and then the person like, yeah, and so that's how I got it. So I'm like, I just missed everything that you said. Could you please repeat? They're not gonna want to repeat that, so that's what I'm saying. I'm like, and then they might mess around, forget, especially waiting for like 7 ads. So have some skippable ads, bruh.
Viewers to watch ads for a reward, or uninterrupted ad time when there's some downtime in somebody's stream. Kind of like how mobile games will allow you to watch an ad for a reward. Or you could exchange personal survey information for less ads. It's invasive, but hey, they're going to try to do that anyway. And after they improve their ad system, just keep the 70-30 revenue split with all creators, big or small. Most platforms provide a better split than that, so that's the least they can do. Also, more clarity and consistency when it comes to streamer bans seems like a very fair ask. Just tell people why they were banned in detail.
Exactly.
Timestamp it, provide a clip. Every single time someone is banned, it should be the same process. Most importantly, they need to improve discoverability for small/medium-sized creators. Twitch streamers relying on YouTube or TikTok to gain a following is absolutely ludicrous. Twitch is way too reliant on the 1%ers.
That's
and
all I
way
know.
too reliant on
With
other
content
platforms.
creating, it's like you have to market yourself, because yeah, it's like you got platforms like this where, I mean, it's even like that with YouTube. Like literally the stuff that he is saying about Twitch, that's the same exact way with how it is with YouTube, where it's like, yeah, they'll have like somebody like SS Sniper Wolf or some, you know, other like somebody that will be like in the YouTube rewind videos. They'll have them on like the front page of YouTube or in the trending section. But somebody like myself, if I could have a video, they'll get like 1,000 or however many views and stuff. You won't see those videos being like on like the discovery pages or anything. So yeah, there, you know, like it's like on like rare occasions, like every blue moon, when I have somebody tell me like, oh yeah, I saw your videos in the recommendation, or, but other than that, it's like I gotta market myself, so I gotta react to the, you know, to the content that's really like, you know, popping off and things. I gotta play the games that's, you know, gonna generate like a game that's not too big, but also a game that's like not too small. So it has to be like a middle like ground game where it's just, yeah, it's gonna bring in some like views and, you know, just overall people like watching me talking on streaming. TikTok, I gotta like consistently post on TikTok in order to have like some sort of following on there, because it's like you can't just post like every blue moon, because it's like, yeah, you're gonna lose that, you know, following and stuff, so, or just that viewership. So you have to post. And then like with other platforms like Instagram, Twitter, it's like you just have to have like a foundation when it comes to, you know, social media and content creating and stuff, because if not, and then you just like, oh wow, because like yeah, I just know like back I remember when before I had started like being a full-time content creator, then I wasn't serious with this. So yeah, it was like I remember with this channel alone, it was like, bro, this channel was dying. Like I was losing subscribers. Like it was in a dying stage. And so you gotta be consistent with what you're doing when it comes to content creating, because if not, then yeah, you're gonna just see like so many people pass by you. And that's like why with me, I try to spend so much time with it, because I'm like, I feel like if I I take my mind off of things, next thing you know, I got like 500. It's like a line almost, where it's like as soon as you step out of line, you got 500 people that's like, oh, like then went out in front of you and stuff. So now you gotta go all the way to the back of the line, and then try to work your way up front and things. And it's like you don't know how fast that line is moving. That line could just be like moving like slow, like one person per year and things. So. But yeah, it's like content creating, look, it's a hard thing, but if you are for it and you're for like giving it that time, then and it's something where it's like I try to like tell people about it, but at the same time I do feel like I need to start warning people and letting them know like, hey, like it's it's a serious job, like it's a business pretty much, and it's like you trying to like build this business from the ground up. It's a lot. So anyways,
ultimately I want to see Twitch win, and the streaming community wants to see them win as well. I think live streamers are incredibly underrated in terms of their entertainment value and ability to hold an audience for hours on end. But if they don't make these critical improvements, and YouTube just decides to invest $1 billion into making YouTube gaming a fierce competitor, I think Twitch could be on the verge of going out of business 5 to 10 years down the line.
Yeah, that would be crazy if they was all like Twitch is shutting down. I'm like, nah, man. Pop's most famous video with girlfriend. I wonder if that's all about. But anyways, yeah, man, Twitch, I'm like, y'all gotta definitely work on that stuff, because if not, yeah, it's gonna be some competitors, all right? So, but anyways, and that being said, I will talk to y'all later. Thank you guys for watching. Again, Mo, I appreciate you if and when you do watch this video. For sending me this video. Make sure if you guys haven't, go subscribe to Patrick CC for more videos like this. Like, subscribe to me too, and I'll talk to you guys later. Thank you guys for watching, and peace.